All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We should be ready to go now. Please pardon me for my incompetence. We'll take a few moments. Everybody share, like, and invite. Let's move quickly tonight. We got some stuff to cover. And oh my goodness, you don't want to miss it tonight. You need to call your family, your friends, everybody, and have them tuned in to Warfare Wednesday, y'all. Tonight we're going to have a crash course, one-on-one truth. That's right, truth one-on-one. We're going to start from the very basics, and then we're going to work our way to some electrifying truths. You do not want to miss it. A lot of y'all have been asking questions about how we arrive at these conclusions and at these matters of truth. And tonight we're going to show you how to get it going. That's right. Welcome, welcome. Everybody share, like, and invite. Hey, Sister Ashley. Hey, Brother Ray Ray, what's up? Hood D said, what's good, Warfare family? Chris Dabney, Sister Simona, TK Silver, God bless you, woman of God. Everybody, come on, share, like, and invite. I'm going off tonight. Well, I mean, listen, let's be honest. We go off every week. Come on, everybody, share, like, and invite. Deacon Jamal is in the box. Well, let's get him in the box. Hopefully we'll see. Bringing in our brother and deacon, the general himself. Yeah. There we go. All right.
What's the word?
Deacon Jamal is in the house. Welcome, sir.
Hey, what's going on? Trying to get my Birdman hand rubbed, man.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
It's the business. It's the business. What's going on, everybody?
Hold on. This is my part of the song. Hold on. Hold on. I got to let it be rock. This is quietly on the low. One of my favorite gospel songs, period. What I need. Oh, my fault. Thank y'all. Rain on me. Hold on, this is my song. Rain on me.
What up, everybody?
Yeah. Man, I wish I could sing right now. Drip, drop, yeah. Come on, everybody share, like, and invite.
Hey, Derek, you wild, man.
I'm going to cut it off. I just had to do that.
What's going on, Brother Luther?
Hello, Brother Luther Manley.
Brother Luther.
Sister Shannon Gordon. Brother Austin Wright. Sister Dorothy Cruz.
What's up, everybody?
Thank you, Minister Hines. Welcome. All right. Deacon Jamal, welcome to you again, sir.
Hey, what's going on? It's another edition. It's been a long time. What's going on?
Man, it's been almost a smooth month.
Yeah, man. A lot been going on, though.
A lot has been going on that we won't even get to, but nevertheless, it is an honor and a privilege to be back with my Warfare family.
No doubt. What's going on?
I'm just excited. I missed y'all.
They dropping fire. They doing all the stuff before we even asked them to do it. They're hungry.
They ready.
They're ready, man.
One thing about our Warfare family, they don't play no games. So y'all know what time it is. Everybody, please share, like, and invite. I'm going to take 3 minutes. Brother Austin is sending me those who have donated. So what I'm going to do, Deacon, if you could just continue to greet everybody. I'm going to take 2 minutes to check my notifications, as we always do about this time. And I'm going to come back, and we're going to ask everybody to take a moment now to share. Now, go back and delete the first video. We don't want to put the wrong video in circulation. All right, so let's do that. And by the way, Deacon, I think this would be a good time to tell everybody, if you have access to your Social Security card or your
certificate.
Yeah, if you got a Social Security card, get it out. I may get to that tonight. Just have it on the hand. We'll get to that. We're not asking for anything. We don't want your Social Security number.
Oh, we don't want it, y'all.
I'll show you some stuff. Everybody share, like, and invite. Let's take 2 minutes, Deacon. I'm going to take 2 minutes to share, another minute to go grab our notifications from Brother Austin, and then we're going to make our way. And Deacon, if you could let me know when we get to 80, that'll be helpful if we get to 80.
All right. I'll ring the bell, ring the alarm. What's going on, Brother Tim? What's up, Brother Two, with that fire? Hey, look, it's good to see everybody. You know, one thing about it, y'all faithful to us, and when we take our break, y'all definitely come looking for us. They definitely come looking for us. So I appreciate y'all. It's been a great month. It's been a lot going on. A lot of great things, a lot of good things. So it's just good to see everybody back today, because not only a lot has been going on personally with all of us, but also there's a lot been going on that we haven't covered in a while. That's been going on out in the news. And as y'all know, they break the news, and we continue to fix the news. So what's going on, Minister JT? You know I fade them all. Jamal fades them all. You know that. They can't mess with it. What's going on, James Jones? He said, hey, Pastor and Deacon. What's going on, brother?
Yeah.
Hey bro, do me a favor, man. Text me your number, too. Brother James Jones, text me your number, man, because I lost it. Yeah, I'm glad to be back, too, Sister Tiffany. It's good to see y'all. I know y'all been doing some traveling, too. Shout out to Brother Chris, Sister Talia Hines, Petty Badu. It's a lot of names, man, that we ain't forgot you. You know, we just glad to see y'all. Really, really. Elder Hunter, he said, hello, Pastor Rob.
Yeah, hello, Elder. God bless you, sir.
Brother Austin, what's going on, man?
Pastor Hunter, God bless you.
Lacey Mallory bringing that fire. Thank you for that fire, y'all. Y'all already on y'all job. You said I need a mic, too? I might have a little something back already in the studio back here, but I don't want to break that out yet because I ain't hooked it up with nothing, so. Yeah. I'm trying to turn this into a little studio, too, over here. What's going on, Brother Chris, man? I miss you, Brother Chris, man. Miss y'all, man. Chantel Harris, she said, evening, Pastor. Deacon and
hello. Hello.
On, hey, Derek, man, you the first person I seen in the comments, man. You had me rolling, Derek. Good evening, Derek. What's going on, brother? How are you, sir? James Bunch, what's up, man? Thank you, man. Thank you, bro, James. Thanks, bro. Sister Samana says she needs some CDs here, Pastor. All right, well, the word church DJs is going to be looking at that comment, so we'll make sure we try to get something out to you, sister. Oh, well, also check our website. Check PastorRob.us where all the other content is listed as well. So you don't have to worry. Actually, you can get it directly to you right now. If you just check out the content on PastorRob.us, you'll be able to pull up some of the content, a lot of our content.
Oh, over 400 messages.
There you go. Pick what you want. Pick what you want. So come and check out the website, Sister Samana, PastorRob.us. Touch bases with the website. You'll get that a whole lot faster than CDs in the mail. What's up, my brother? What's up, Jared? What's going on, bro? I love you, man. Yeah, MP3, it's good. It's good. Derek said he just finished Millie rocking on any block. That joke probably on the news. But yeah, what's going on, Varda Gentry? Are we going to talk about the election tonight? I don't know. Well, we here for y'all. So if y'all brought it up, I'm pretty sure we might touch on it a little bit. That's exactly right, Sister Leticia. Check out YouTube as well. We have so many different platforms where you can reach us. We're not limited just to the CDs. We're limited. We got a YouTube. You can check out some of our old videos on Facebook. Like I said, Pastor Rob.us. So definitely please check us out, sisters and brothers. Use that content. Use that website too. Love you too, man. Get a fan, my love. Shannon, Sister Shannon goes, I tried to share and people are not able to see. I sent it twice. Keep trying, sis. Maybe you have to back out. Go back in. All right. Thank you, Sister Samana TK Cyrus. She said, I hope to be there again in later November at the Word Church. You know you're always welcome. Come and see us.
Welcome, mother. Come on out.
Please, mother. Come on and check us out, you family. Brother Norman Town. That's our brother down in the 757, Pastor Rob. He said,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Deacon Jamal, all is well. In Tidewater, Hampton, bring that fire tonight. You know we are.
All right. All right. Let's get this party started. It's back, y'all. Another session of Warfare Wednesday Reloaded. Everybody, light it up. Come on, put those flames up. Let me see that fire. Say hello to everybody. Greet your family. Warfare soldiers. A big salute in Deacon Shay's voice to all of you all. And we're going to get moving tonight. Now, you cannot fall asleep tonight. You've got to listen because, Deacon, a lot of people. Oh, I know what I got to do. Let me recognize those that have donated first. Because if I don't, I will forget. I do not want to forget those people who have been a blessing. Now, this is 2 or 3 weeks of people who still donated, some even when we didn't come on. So I want to recognize those folk. Big shout out to Sister Mia Dejanay. Big shout out to Sister Jennifer Cooper, our research lady. Big shout out to Brother Norman Coles. Big shout out to Brother Henry Cooper. Big shout out to Sister Tanya Ray. Big shout out to Sister Leticia Walker.
Hello.
Thanks and big shout out to Sister Connie Jones. Thank you and big shout out to Sister Pat Fisher. Sister Monica Mapp. Sister Tawania Athey. I hope I'm saying that right. Brother Dallas Harris. Big shout out and thanks to Sister Shadonna Watts. Hey. So grateful. Also to Sister Starnika Jones. Shout out to her. Thank you, sis.
God bless you.
All right. We want to thank all of you all who donated. For those that have not done it, go to PastorRob.us. Go to PastorRob.us. I want to take this. Oh, I didn't know that, Sister Lachey. I didn't even realize that was the same. There you go. So we're so grateful. And Brother Chris Dabney, all right, well, listen. Deacon Jamal is the music man, for real, for real. I got to give him credit. But I'll see what I can put together.
Oh, man.
I'll throw him some, some of my favorites, but he's the music man, no question about it. Hey, Sister TT. Sister TT Barbara says she just donated. Okay, they didn't send that over to me yet.
That was hers.
Hello, God bless you, Brother Cooper. Welcome. Some of our newest family is on aboard. Now, Deacon, we've been gone much of October.
Yeah.
And we're back here in the first week of November, and there's a lot we can cover. Now, I thought this would be a great opportunity. Deacon, because so many new people are watching Warfare Wednesday, to kind of give people a crash course on why we say what we say, okay? Right. Especially with the election being a major topic and a lot of people getting their panties in a bunch because you've heard my expressions regarding the vote. Somebody Austin just sent me another one here.
Hey, Mom, what's up?
Hey, Auntie. Shout out to my aunt, Linda Scruggs. Welcome. Come on in. Hello.
Baby.
Hold on 1 minute. Let me make sure I got this right. Sister Letitia Walker. No, is that the last one? Okay. I got him there. Sister Letitia Barber and Sister Pat Fisher today. Thank y'all again. Thank you, Sister TT. Now, just what I want y'all to do. I put up a video yesterday, Deacon. Everybody needs to go back and get that video about voting.
It was hot too, man. It was on fire.
That voting video really deals with our commentary, or my commentary on the voting issue.
It was right on time.
Tonight, Deacon, before we get to any news, I want to do a quick breakdown on how nothing in this world works the way you think it does. Yeah, David Alexander, it is a scam. And I think, Deacon, one thing I'm sick and tired of, I'm sick and tired of the stay woke movement.
Yeah.
Please don't ever confuse us with the stay woke movement.
I'm sick of it because everybody's sleeping and saying
it. They are knocked out. They're comatose, in a coma, and they're hollering, stay woke.
Yeah, yeah.
If you still believe, and this is no disrespect because I'm here to educate, but if you still believe that this world is a world of people who are actively awake, trying to better or moving in the right direction towards freedom, you are sadly mistaken. And tonight, what I want to do, Deacon, is I want to take a few minutes to go over some basic things I haven't covered in years. And then I'm going to get to the stuff y'all really want to get to. And you don't want to go anywhere, Deacon, because some of y'all sports fans need to share what I'm about to say, because Dez Bryant got picked up today. Did you hear about that, Deacon?
Yeah, by the Saints, man.
Yeah, he got picked up by the Saints. And guess what? You know what I'm about to say. It is scripted by the numbers.
Yeah.
So this week, Deacon, I'm going to spend time, and next week, going over the basics. I will not finish the basics tonight. Thank you, Allison Young. But I will start the basics tonight. Everybody, please share, like, and invite. And I'm hoping you all will take notes, okay? So, Deacon, we're going to just we're not going to go over everything, but we're going to kind of give a little quick, just kind of a crash course, if you will, a Truth 101. First of all, let me just start by saying this. Deacon, do you have anything you want to say before we begin?
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I got some fire for y'all. After I get finished this little 101 segment, I got some stuff that's going to blow y'all mind. Do not go anywhere. Get on the phone, call your family, tell your friends, call somebody to tell anybody, tell them to tell everybody. Your favorite pastor is back here live with Deacon Jamal, and it's Warfare Wednesday. Let's get this party started right. Now, here's number one thing I want to share with y'all. Men and women, boys and girls, black people, white people, brown people, yellow people, orange people, all people. None of us can fix this world. There is no way outside of God that we can fix the world, whether it be by me preaching the truth, whether it be by you sharing the truth. Definitely it won't be by your vote. We don't have the power, Deacon, and I want to make sure y'all listen to what I'm about to say. And this is not a negative message, but let me finish. We do not have the power to do anything about what's going on in this world. That's number one. And you know why I say that, Deacon? You know why I say we don't have the power? We don't have the power to fix anything, Deacon, because knowledge is power.
Yeah.
And what I'm finding out, Deacon, is people don't have knowledge.
Not at all. You can see by the way they talk.
And where there's no knowledge, there is no power. And if there's no power, there's no execution, there is no performance, there is no revolution, there is no overtaking of evil. We are sitting ducks. Now, I'm going to say some stuff tonight, and I want y'all to follow me. Okay? Nothing in this world works the way you think it does.
Not by long.
I'm gonna get to the hot news in a minute, but I need to go over this quick one-on-one. Okay? I need you to understand, those of you that are watching me, that this entire world is ran by Freemasons.
Yeah.
I'm not speculating this. Now, I know some of y'all heard about the Catholic Church. Let me explain something to you. The Catholic Church is connected to Freemasonry.
Right.
Don't fool yourself. And people mention the Catholic Church, they mention the Vatican, or they talk about the Catholic Jesuits. First of all, the Jesuits are not a religious base. The Jesuits are a military. That's why they got generals. Okay? I just want to explain to you that the United States of America is a microcosm or a model or a replica of Rome. Everything about this nation, particularly Washington, D.C., is a small microcosm of Rome. Now, I ain't got time to get into that, but I need you to understand that's the first thing you need to know. I have in front of me, Deacon, y'all got to excuse my table. This ain't a real studio. This is a homework table. This is an eating table. I got junk everywhere. But I have in front of me, Deacon, right here, this book.
Black's Law.
This book is thicker than the Bible. I have Black's Law edition, okay? Black's Law, 8th edition, that is. And this is a book that I often revert back to, or that I use for references, okay? Now, what I need you to understand before we talk about voting or anything is that you don't live in a country. Number one, the first thing we need to deal with, Deacon, is stop saying you live in a country.
That's right.
The United States is not a country. Okay? And so when I say or I make the statement, nothing in this world works the way you think it does, what I am saying, Deacon, is banks don't do what you think they do.
Nope.
Police don't do what you think they do. Schools, thank you, Deacon, don't do what we think they do.
Yep.
Universities, colleges, they don't do what you think they do. And even more importantly, Deacon, words don't mean what you think they mean.
That's right. That's right.
Okay? We got to start with the basics before we get to the heavy stuff. And I'm getting ready to show y'all some stuff that's going to happen tonight in the future. That's why you cannot afford to go to sleep or leave, because y'all already know there is nothing coming on live better than what we're giving out. And you know it. Okay? Even our enemies know it.
Yeah, they know what's up.
So we're going to start with the basics, Deacon. I said banks don't do what you think they do.
That's right.
For instance, let me give you a quick example. Banks are not supposed to loan money. Do you know it's against the law to get a loan from a bank? I'm going to talk about it in a few minutes. Do you know that what we call business or what we call commerce, do you know that when a lawyer or an attorney uses the word commerce, that it doesn't mean what you think it means? Do you understand that commerce actually, Deacon, is a sexual act?
Yep. Intercourse.
It's intercourse. So when they say you're having business or you're participating in a business or you're dealing in commerce, you're performing a sexual act. Now, I need y'all to research what I'm saying. Just like the word Congress.
Yeah.
Okay? The credit union, all banks fall under the heading of the major banks. And they all just switch up titles, but they're all owned by the same people.
Yeah.
But I need you to get this. Deacon, what was I just saying? Oh, commerce. And there's another word that means sexual act as well. It's congress.
Yeah.
That's why on the news they say, we just went up on the hill. There was an act of Congress.
Yeah.
Congress act is a sexual act. And that's why when you go to jail, you visit somebody, you have a conjugal visit.
Yeah.
Okay? That's right. Peter Campbell said, having a lawyer means you're incompetent. We're going to get to that. I need to do the basic stuff so people can stop acting ignorant, talking about stay woke, and y'all putting all these subliminal diss shots on me. I see what y'all put on there about voting. I don't care what y'all said. I love y'all enough to tell you you're ignorant and you really don't know what you're talking about. You haven't studied. You just go along with whatever Power 92 or whoever say what. You really don't know. You have not researched. So it's a fool that will talk on something that you have not checked.
And I'm always skeptical about any system that's moving people at large rates of time, large amounts of people at one time. Everybody doing the exact same thing. You know it ain't unreal for you.
Number one, you follow the crowd is what you're talking about, Deacon. You're exactly right. The crowd is always wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Yep.
Now, watch this, Deacon. Everything you do works different than you thought. Okay? Why do we use the words that we use? Okay? So let's start with a bank. What is a bank? A bank is not a place you take money.
Mm-mm.
A bank is a term that legally deals with water.
Yeah.
So I want you to get this. A bank is on both sides of a river.
That's right.
It's called a river bank, and it directs the flow of currency. Now, they already lost me, Deacon. I think I lost them already.
They go. That's all right.
When you go to the bank, you're practicing watch this, you're practicing movement of water. That's what the bank is. Now, I want to explain two things real quick, okay? There are two main kinds of what we call laws. And I'm going to use the word laws very loosely because one of them are not actually really laws, okay? There's something, Deacon, called the law of land, and there's something called the law of water, okay?
Yeah.
All right, and I want you to, the reason why all laws and everything we do in business and in this world is about land and water, it's because your body, Deacon, and my body is made up of at least 78% water.
That's right.
Okay? Now, the laws of water or the law of the sea is called Maritime Admiralty.
Yeah.
And this is how you can remember it. Think about the prefix mer, like mermaid, or the Florida Mariners.
Yeah.
It's dealing with what? Water. Or what do you call that pretty woman that they used to be in the cartoons that live in the water and she had fish?
Little mermaid.
A mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
Or when you're doing business, Deacon, remember I just told you, any business you do, it's really a symbol of water. So when you're doing business, you are a merchant.
You're a merchant with merchandise.
Now watch this and stay with me because I'm getting ready to get deep in a minute. I want y'all to hang in there. The law of water or the law of the sea is based on these concepts that they didn't want you to know. Okay? Whenever you deal with banks or business or contracts or anything of the such, I want you to get this. You're dealing in the laws of water. It's called Maritime Admiralty. Okay? And here's how it goes, Deacon.
Okay.
Banks are on both sides of the river, and they decide the flow of current, see?
Yeah.
And that's why, what do you call, when you talk to people, you ever hear people say, the money is going through my hand like water?
Yeah, it's flowing.
No, money don't go through your hand like water. Money is water.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Now stay with me.
Cash flow.
That's why they call money liquid.
Mm-hmm.
You see that? These are called liquid assets. And Deacon, see, people don't realize what they're saying. That's why when you go to the bank to check on your liquidity, watch this, your liquidity.
Yeah.
When you check on your liquid, you might want to also get some information about a sludge fund.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Listen to that. And you got to watch out, because David Alexander just talked about you might have to liquidate.
Yeah, your assets.
Your assets. But Deacon, how about this one? When you're at the bank, you want to check to see your history and see what type of cash flow.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to the words. Your cash flow. And while you're checking your cash flow, Deacon, I think it's very important that you make sure that you got some good people on your team, Deacon, that you can invest with. And that way you can pool together your resources.
Yeah.
Hold on, Deacon. Sludge, liquid, pool together.
Yeah.
Liquidity. Watch this, Deacon. Liquidation. And Deacon, while you're doing that, you might want to be careful, because you don't want to find yourself overspending. So you want to make sure you buy stuff when it's on sale.
Yeah.
Listen to the language listen to the words that you've been using your whole life and you didn't pay any attention to. You want to make sure that you catch it on sale, because you don't want to find yourself drowning in a sea of debt.
Yeah.
See that? Or find yourself under water, because, or find yourself in hot water, because somebody will have to bail you out.
You barely keeping your head above the water.
Come on, Deacon. Look at Sister Timberly.
Overdraft.
Or you might overdraft. Or you could go bank. Right. See that? It's no coincidence that these words have been situated. They have all related. They are all related in such a way that they pertain to water, that they pertain to liquid. This is not a coincidence, what I'm showing you. You can look much of this up in the Black's Law. You can look it up and you will see these terms, these occultic terms. And these, what I'm telling you, is called word magic. Okay, it's called word magic because people don't know that they've been using it. They don't know what it's about. Now, watch this. That's right, drown in debt. Now, here is where it gets funny, Deacon.
Make it rain.
In our nation, what we call a nation, because it's not a country,
that's right,
it's really a corporation.
Yeah.
I only need a few more minutes. Y'all stay with me. After the Civil War, the United States of America disappeared because everybody shot each other up. And after it was over, the people that were left were not united anymore. And what they did is they said, well, we've got to do something. So you know what they did, Deacon? Hey, Sister Brandy. They formed, Deacon. They formed a company in 1871. And if anybody want to research, look up the Act of 1871. The Act of 1871 made your so-called country a company or a corporation. And here is how you know you are part of a corporation, because countries have kings and countries have queens, but corporations, according to law, corporations have to have a president, have to have a vice president, have to have a secretary. That's corporate law.
Treasurer.
Now, stay with me because I'm only getting started. I just got to do the basics. Now, in corporate law, 1871, we are no longer a country. We are a corporation. Y'all can look that up. It's a real thing. I know you never heard that before, but I need you to understand why I don't waste my time going to vote most of the time, because I understand that this is not what you think it is when you say it's a democracy. This is, in fact, a business that they're running, and it has an owner. And when you go to vote, you don't really choose who's running this country. You choose who's going to be the figurehead or president of a corporation that's owned by somebody. And tonight we're going to find out who.
That's right.
Deacon, I wish you could find something on 1871 so they can see clearly that we're not making this up. What's up, Brother Rashad? Shout out to Rashad Jenkins. Now,
there we go.
I'm just doing a crash course so people can stop talking ignorant all on my Facebook page about voting. I want you to understand what this country, this nation, this world is really about. There it is. The Act of 1871, the United States becomes incorporated.
Yep.
We ain't talking, we proving and showing.
It's right here, y'all.
Now, Deacon, everything you do according to corporate law is done on the water, right? We just talked about that. So it makes sense, Deacon. It makes sense that if you're going to do business on the water, you need something. You need something, Deacon, that can keep you afloat in business. So what do you use to do business on water? A ship. That's why everything you and I do in our life, Deacon, we do it and we put the word ship behind it.
Yeah.
That's why you got a dealership and you got a friendship or a relationship. And once you join the corporation, Deacon, you can get a citizenship.
Yeah.
And even when you go to church, you learn how to worship.
Yeah.
Everything you do is done on a ship because you're operating in the land, or not in the land, but in the laws of water.
In the water.
Now, you got scholarship, fellowship, dealership, and a lot of other ships. And all of your ships are named after women. Did you know in Black's law, all ships, that's right, partnership, all ships are named after women? And the reason why, Deacon, is because ships are used to produce a product. Now watch this, Deacon. Nintendo. Who make Nintendo, Deacon? You know?
I thought Nintendo made Nintendo.
I'm talking about, what is it, China or Japan?
Yeah. No, Japan. That's Japan.
All right. So when Japan wants to do business, Deacon, and Japan send over 20,000 Nintendos, they're going to send it on a ship. Now watch this, Deacon. If we want to get some oil or get some petroleum, some oil, some fuel, some different, what they call natural resources. All natural resources, based on where they come from and where they are, I want y'all to get this. Like, for instance, in the Middle East, Deacon, you got gold, you got oil, you got all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you notice, the United States is not known for its heavy natural resources. Do you know what the United States is known for? We got something else, Deacon, that's better than a natural resource. Almost. We got something called a human resource.
So
when you go to work, And I just need everybody to bear with me because I'm going to get to some heavy stuff, but I got to lay this foundation. When you go to work and you get a job, you go to what department? The human resource department. Now, stay with me. Why do you go to the human resource? Well, I'll tell you why. Japan got N.E.W.S. The Middle East, those Middle East nations, they got oil and gold and all these things. But guess what? Guess what the United States have, Deacon?
They got us.
They got us. Mm-hmm. And just like Japan delivers their products to us on a ship, your mother and my mother delivered you and me and us on ships. And I'm getting ready to tell you, that is why when your mother had you and she brought you to a dock. Well, hold on.
Oh.
Your mother is a ship.
Yeah.
But she brought you to a dock, a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Deacon. Yeah. When the ship comes in to port, bringing in the N.E.W.S over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my mama came and your mama came. Our mamas are sisters. When they had us, they were motherships that brought us to the dock door, while the other ships, like the ones that brought the N.E.W.S, came to a dock. And when they came to a dock, they stopped in a place called the harbor. But the harbor is really, watch this, the harbor is really a word that comes from the word her birth.
That's right.
So the ship enters her birth or the harbor, and then the product, which is you and me, can be delivered. Hold on. Listen, Deacon, when your mama had you in a delivery room. And when those N.E.W.S come and they are delivered to the dock or by the dock. And watch this, man. Stay with me. We are products that came over the water through the birth canal.
Wow. Wow. What does labor have to do? What does labor play a part in that?
Now watch this, Deacon. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's why I went. It got to be you here. It's got to be you here. Yeah. Watch this. Here's the key. We call that going into labor or work.
Yeah.
If you're going, watch this. If you're going into labor, who went into work to produce you? Now, I ain't trying to be nasty, but you ready for this, Deacon?
Yeah.
Your daddy and my daddy went to work.
Yeah.
In the ship. And that's why, which is your mama and my mama. Mm-hmm. And that's why they call the men that work on the ship seamen.
We know what that is.
I hope y'all listening to what I'm teaching tonight.
What that is.
The seamen got a hold of the mothership, produced a product called us.
Yeah. What's up,
I hope y'all listening to me now. Yeah. Dave, Brother Rip, he went to work.
Yeah, the seaman. With the seaman.
Now, the seaman. Now watch this.
Yeah.
So now, Deacon, you come through the birth canal. You are a product. And let me just throw this out there right now. When any ship brings those N.E.W.S over, hey, Sister Yolanda, when that ship brings those N.E.W.S over, brother, they have to present a certificate called a certificate of manifest. A certificate of manifest. Everybody share, like, and invite. I ain't even got started yet.
Yeah, this is the beginning.
And what the certificate of manifest does, Deacon, is the certificate of manifest tells you everything that's on the ship, how much it weighs, what color it is, and it identifies it so they can keep track of their products.
So let me ask you this: what is the jurisdiction? Jurisdiction plays a part in that, right?
Jurisdiction.
Yeah, I guess based on where you're born or whatever that's being registered.
I'm gonna get to that too. Remind me. That's coming up next. Now watch this, Deacon.
Oh, somebody put something.
Sister Yolanda, congratulations, says she just gave birth. So I'm gonna make it personal for her. Shout out to her. Now watch this, y'all. Stay with me. The first thing the hospital does when you give birth and make your delivery is they would like, after they clean that baby off, you know what they want you to do? They want to know, have you named the baby? Now, this is what you didn't know. The hospital contacts, watch this, the Department of Treasury. Now, this is going to blow y'all mind. Why in the world do the hospital contact the Department of Treasury for a baby being born? Because I just told you, Deacon, we ain't nothing but products. Yeah. And the Department of Treasury is getting a new product in so they can then issue you or contact and issue you your own private serial number.
Like a Nintendo.
Your serial number, like on the bottom of that Nintendo, it's got that serial number. You and I are given a number called a social
security number.
Now, I need everybody who listening to me to do something real quick. Man, I ain't bring no money down here. Yes, I did. I don't have my social security card. I'm 30-something years old, and I promise you it's at my mama's house.
Mine mangled. I got the original jump.
All right, listen to me, because I'm getting ready to show you something. On any dollar bill you have, you can get a $10 bill. I ain't got number one. But anyway, any dollar bill you get, there's a group of numbers and letters. You see that, Deacon, on both sides? On the left side?
And on the right.
And on the right side. Now, the number, that's right, Sister Sherelle Gordon, it's like an IMEI number. But watch this. The number that's on your dollar bill and the letters, did you know what that means, Deacon?
What's that?
I need somebody to pull up their social security card. And Deacon, if you don't have one, like I don't have one on you, if you can pull up a picture of one.
Yeah, let me get you.
I'm getting ready to show y'all what happened when your baby's born. So y'all can stop playing games with me and talking all this trash with these subliminal messages about voting. You don't even know what you're voting about.
You don't even know what you're involved in.
Ain't got a nerve to be fussing and talking trash. Sit down and be quiet and be taught something. Respectfully and with love. I love all of y'all. Y'all my family. And that's real. Now, here are some examples of social security cards. Now, can you turn on the back? Can you get a back picture of one?
There you go.
Now, that's the back of a social security card. Now, look at this dollar. You see this dollar right here? You notice it starts with a letter, right?
Uh-huh.
And it ends with a what?
A letter.
Now, look at that social security card. What does it start with?
A letter.
Now, this is going to blow your mind right here. And everybody need to share and drop some fire after I tell you this. Do you know, Deacon, every dollar bill ever printed is a match to somebody's social security card?
Wow, that's crazy.
So in my hand right here, I've got somebody's social security card number that's living somewhere in the world right now. Now,
I mean,
I need y'all to hear what I just said, Deacon.
Yeah, and
the number, go ahead, Deacon.
It's 8 digits too on top of that too. That's crazy.
Yeah. See, we drop the fire every time we come. I'm just giving y'all a crash course of why y'all can miss me with all this small talk about voting. You don't even know what you're doing. Now, and yes, this has everything to do with voting. Now listen good. Hold on, Auntie done put the wrong. I hope that ain't her. Well, I guess it don't matter. But
she does on the back of her dollar.
On the back of her dollar, okay. So hers starts with G. Now you know what the letter means, right, Deacon?
What's that?
The letter is what bank. The letter is what bank it was drawn on. Because the day you were born, your birth certificate, your original birth certificate, has a list of banks on the back of your birth certificate because you and me and all of us were sold on the New York Stock Exchange on the day we were born. We were sold as stock. And let me tell you, this ain't no conspiracy theory. You can go to any replicable, any valid, any worth its salt stock market. What do you call it? Stock. Where do you go to get your stock stuff? What do you call it?
A broker.
Go to any broker. Thank you, Deacon. And they will tell you you can look up and research your stock and the day you were born.
That's crazy.
So this is the stuff y'all don't know why y'all talking about vote. Now I'm gonna get to why this connects. You should be able to start figuring out why this ain't nothing but a big fix. We are livestock. Now, I want to talk about something real quick that I could spend more time on, but I'm not, because I got to get to some other stuff. Now that you know you are not a human, you are a number, a product, and they sold you on the New York Stock Exchange as live cattle, like Brother Jerry Ross just said. No, it's not the same. As a matter of fact, Sister Ashley, your human stock number is worth millions. You are worth millions on the New York Stock Exchange. Thank you, Sister Kia Allen. If y'all enjoying this, please leave a comment, say something, put some flames. We love fire.
Share, like, and invite.
Look at that. Chris Lane know what that word means. Goyim. That's the word that the fake Jews think about all of y'all that's going out talking about we're going to vote. They call y'all Goyim because they say y'all are too stupid. And I'm saying y'all because I was once part of that. They think you're too stupid to figure out what's going on.
Yep.
It could be billions. Brother Jared is right. He's right. Now, Sister Shannon McCoy says she wants her money right now. Now, stay with me because I'm telling you this right now. Hey, Sister Chandra Green. Yeah, Cornelius. Yes, sir. That's the truth. Here is the thing. I want you to get this. Hey, Mother Wood. Now, when you are born, Deacon, you join the corporation. And when you join the corporation, you join something called the body social.
Okay.
The body social means this. Because you were sold on the New York Stock Exchange, you are security. You are stock. You see that?
Yep.
So what happens, Deacon, is you now work for their corporation. You go out every day, you get a job, you pay taxes, you do all of this, and you're part of what's called the body social. After they get finished with you, at the end of your life, they then give you something called social security.
Yeah, yeah.
They give you some crumbs back off of all the money you made for them. Now,
let me throw this in there. So if a birth certificate is basically your interest into this corporation, Is that the opposite of a death certificate? Is that in your that death certificate in your
Yeah. Now you're moving, Deacon. There you go again. Watch this. Now, here is the thing, Deacon. It's almost like that, but it's really the opposite. In Black's law, there's something that we know about that's called, watch this. That's right, Mela, Trini Khan. There's something called cemetery law.
Okay.
And let me tell you why you brought up the dead and why that's interesting. Cemetery law is the law of corporations, but the word corporation comes from the word corpse.
Yeah, corpse. There you go.
See that?
Yeah,
so
I got it.
If you're going to do business, the first thing you got to do is you got to die as a living, breathing human being, and you got to now be recreated as what they call a straw man or a fake business or a franchisee in the big corporation called the United States. Now, let me show you what I mean, Deacon. I don't care what document you got that's business. I don't care if it's a birth certificate. I don't care if it's a bill from the Virginia Power. I don't care if it's a water bill. I don't care if it's a car note. Everything you do that's a contract is always spelling your name in all caps.
Okay.
The reason they put your name in all caps, that's not the right way to do things, but that's the way they do it.
Yeah, yeah.
When I spell my name, Deacon, I don't spell my name in all caps.
None of us do.
I do it upper lowercase, right?
Right.
Well, why do all of your business transactions consist of all caps? They consist of all caps, Deacon, because this is called cemetery law. And what they do is they know that you can't do business unless you have equal liability. Now, I need y'all to stay with me for a minute. Business law says two people cannot enter into a contract if they don't have equal liability. In other words, Deacon, I can't do business with Walmart because I'm a living, breathing human being, and Walmart is a corporation. So we don't have equal liability.
Right, right.
So what they had to do, Deacon, they had to kill the upper lowercase me and create a fictional character that's called the all caps or the dead me. Watch this. My God, when you go to a cemetery, all the names in the cemetery are in all caps.
Yeah, on the tombstone.
That's right. And that's why it's called cemetery law. And when you go, listen to me now, when you go to the courtroom, they know this. The lawyers know this. And I can prove it, Deacon. When you go to the courtroom, you step up to the judge, where the judge sits on something called a bench.
Right, right.
Do you know that the word bench in law ain't got nothing to do with sitting on a little piece of wood?
Right.
The word bench means bank.
Yeah, you approach the bank.
You're really approaching the bank.
Right.
And the reason why the bench is the bank is because you don't break laws. You break statutes and codes, which is all about maritime water laws or maritime admiralty. Now, stay with me for a minute. I got to break this down. Now, when you go to the courtroom, they tell you it's best that you get a what?
File a motion.
No, hold on.
A lawyer.
Do you get a lawyer?
Right.
Because you need somebody
represent you.
To represent you.
Yeah.
No, not represent.
Okay.
Present you.
Okay. Because
you need an attorney to represent you. Well, what's wrong with me?
You supposed to be dead.
Come on, Deacon.
We'll be dead.
And let me prove to you in law that you're dead to the judge. If you don't get a lawyer to represent you, which means step up and talk for you, you will not be heard.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you have to file a motion.
Right, right.
Because dead people don't talk and dead people don't move.
Right.
Now, this is still about water, Deacon.
Yeah.
Because your body is made of water and electricity. I need everybody to stop and share this because I'm about to touch on voting while I'm right here. Now, your body is full of juice. If you don't believe your body is full of electricity, how do you think your heart beats?
Mm-hmm. We say we got cells like a battery do.
What? See that?
Yeah, we got cells just like a battery do.
Now watch this. When you go to court and you have not been following the system that they have in the world, you go to a court called what court?
Circuit court.
It's called circuit court.
Yeah.
Hold on. Electricity? Your body is electric? Water? Because guess what happened, Deacon? You got to go to circuit court because somebody broke the circuit.
Yeah.
But when you break the circuit, Deacon, what you have done is whenever you break a circuit, you get a charge.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you mess up and the police lock you up, you get what?
A charge, yeah.
And you get a charge, and they will throw you in a cell.
And that's because you interrupted the flow of the current.
Hey, come on, Deacon.
Yeah.
Hey, Mother McLaughlin.
Hey.
Now watch this. Watch this, Deacon. So you break the circuit, you get a charge. You get a charge, they throw you in a cell because you broke the flow of current.
Right.
And then they've got to take your energy, Deacon. That's exactly right, Brian Dyer. I ain't have time to get into that, but they're all routing numbers on the back. He's exactly right. Now watch this, Deacon. So you've disrupted the circuit. As you disrupt the circuit, you get a charge. They put you in a cell because what is a cell? Like a Duracell. It's stored energy. They got you locked up.
Mm-hmm.
It won't let you out, right? Now watch this. Hey, listen, look what your mama just said. Look what your mama said. They get sentenced to the electric chair. God dog, I ain't never used that one. Energy is stored in cells.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta hurry up because I'm gonna get to some other stuff. Now, as the energy is stored in cells, you gotta hope that somebody come and bail you out.
Mm.
Now, why am I telling y'all this? In 1871, the owners of this country formed a corporation. We just went over that. And by the way, it's a company out of Delaware. And just in case y'all didn't know, the United States is just like McDonald's. Every one of us are nothing but franchisees. And if you don't believe me, go look at your tax papers, Deacon. If you pull up your tax papers right now, your tax papers say something strange at the top. It says California Franchisee Board. Because all of us are private businesses. Right. And because we're operating in water, Deacon, everything you do is on the ship. Remember that?
That's right.
And let me show you this. So when you do something, you got to get a license. Because we don't have freedom anymore.
No, we don't.
We gave up freedom, and we gave up freedom to accept what we call rights or permits.
Right.
Everybody want a driver's permit, but a permit, watch this, the permit is not freedom, it's what they tell you you can do.
Right.
Now watch this, Deacon. Oh, I've just lost my train of thought. What was I getting ready to say?
You were just talking about licensing.
Oh, thank you. So while you're doing business, even when you're, watch this, when you're dating a woman, when you get married, you don't go to God.
No.
You go to the court.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get permission to join your franchise
With another.
Which is called a merger.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe me, Deacon, you know when you date that girl, and while you're dating that girl, Deacon, you see me dating a girl, right? Because you married, I'm single. So now watch this. If I'm single and you see me dating a girl, and you say to me, well, Deacon, well, Pastor Rob, man, I don't know about her, man. You know, she bad. Listen to me. She bad company.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I look at you, Deacon, and I say, mind your
business.
Now, hold on. Bad company?
Right.
Business? Look at Brian Dyer. And that's why they call it a courtship.
Uh-huh. Hey, I wouldn't Google the definition of marriage. And,
Go ahead.
And one of the synonyms to marriage is merger.
Come on, man.
It's merger.
So we're not making it up.
No,
Now watch this, Deacon. So you'll tell me she bad company, and I'll tell you, thank you, Brother Rip, and I'll tell you, mind your business. I'm going to marry her. You know how Project Pat said, I love her, man. I love her, man. I'm going to save her and marry her.
I'm going to kill her.
I'm going to kill her, and I'm going to marry her. Well, hold on. I knew you'd appreciate that. Now watch this, Deacon. Watch this, Deacon.
All right, it'll be hard for me to get back on track.
No, that's all right. Everything go back to music with us. Now watch this, Deacon. So you tell me she bad company. I tell you mind your business. And I tell you, you better watch what you got to say because I'm going to marry her and make her my partner.
Ah, okay. Okay. Business partner.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Now, everything you do in this world is different than what you thought. Now, I'm skipping a lot of stuff, but I want to deal with something. When you go to banks, did you know, first of all, number one, did you know it's illegal to pay taxes?
Yeah.
I'm just going to go over a few things, and I'm going to leave it alone because I'm already in trouble enough. It's illegal to pay taxes. Yeah, it's illegal to get a loan from the bank. When you go buy a car, Deacon, I need you to listen to this real good. You don't have no, this is not money.
No,
This is not money. That ain't money.
It's a note.
This is a Federal Reserve
note.
You know what that is? That's an IOU.
Yep.
Now, Brother Marcus Q, what's up, brother? That's a whole nother discussion. I ain't getting into that. Y'all ain't gonna have the people come knocking at my door. But watch this, though. Now, stay with me, Deacon. When you pay people this, you're not really paying them money.
No.
You're just discharging a debt. So watch this, Deacon. Let's say you're a painter, right? And I need you to come paint something for me. And I ask you, how much you gonna charge to paint my downstairs?
Right.
And you say, well, I'll paint the room. You give me a bill, right? And the bill is $100. So you done painted my downstairs and you done gave me a bill for $100, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I look at the bill and say, okay, that's fair. I reach into my wallet. I don't have a wallet, but I reach into it. And what do I pull out, Deacon? $100 bill. Mm-hmm. You give me a bill for $100, mm-hmm. and then I give you a bill
for $100.
And you know what we do then? You owe me and I owe you. So all we do is decide that we're going to call it even.
Yeah.
That's called discharging a debt. Now, let me explain to you what banks do when you get a car note. Because this is illegal, by the way. What they do to you is illegal. And I'm getting ready to show you this. If I'm getting ready to go buy me a brand new Tesla.
I want one.
All right. Now, if I go buy me a Tesla and the Tesla's $70,000, I don't have $70,000 cash, I'm going to get a loan, right?
Right.
The bank ain't going to give you nothing. Let me tell you what they do. You go down there and you go to an appraiser. The appraiser tells you how much the car is worth. Let's say they said the car is worth $70,000, right?
Right.
I then take the paperwork. That's all this is. Paperwork. I take the paperwork to the bank and show them $70,000 worth of paperwork. That's it. The bank says, okay, now here's where it gets illegal, and they're not going to tell you this. Every time you open a new car loan, here's what they do. They take the $70,000 of paperwork and they open an account up in your name without asking you. So they open an account up that says Deacon, or not Deacon, but it says Jamal Hearns.
Right.
And then they put the $70,000 of paperwork in that account in your name without asking you. And then they write a check from that account that they open
to the bank
for you to take back to the dealer. Now the dealer got a check, you got a car, and guess what the bank gonna get? The bank is gonna get something called interest. Because the bank didn't give you any money. They didn't loan you anything.
Right.
They just have an interest in the car.
Okay.
So they charge you interest for something they never even loaned you, based, listen to me now, based on something that you didn't sign your name on, which is called forgery, on a bank account that doesn't exist in your name legitimately. It's all foolishness.
They do the same for those too.
All right. Now, that's enough for the one-on-one for the night. I'll come back. What you say, Deacon?
That was good, man. That was good. People, man.
I hope y'all are starting to see how nothing in this world. Now, what that got to do with voting? Because we now know that this corporation is owned by somebody.
Yeah.
And let me ask y'all a question. Especially black people. Y'all were raped. Y'all were robbed.
Really?
They have stolen this land. Did they not, Deacon?
Absolutely.
Matter of fact, you know what somebody just said? Let me back up. Brian, watch this. Somebody said, what about mortgages? Young Faith Kathy says, first of all, you never own a home.
Nope.
Let me tell y'all something right now. In the Western civilization, you don't own anything.
No.
And if y'all think I'm lying, when you get the deed, let's say you do pay. My mom and dad own their house, right? So they got a deed to their house.
Right.
Now, on their deed, they still don't really own the house.
Right.
They sign their name as a tenant If you look on the deed, if anybody own their house, your name is under a tenant.
Yep.
You don't own that house. That's why they can come back and take your house if you don't pay taxes.
After you paid it off, they can still take it.
Now, here is the thing. Hey, Sister Crystal Clear. Now, watch this, Deacon. When you vote, you don't really vote. You're really going to the, watch this. You're going to the terminal. Listen, the voting, what's a terminal, Deacon? That's the things that your battery uses.
Yeah, the battery.
You're taking your, not vote, you're taking your voltage, putting it in the terminal or the polls, and you are voting your
electricity,
which is your election.
Yeah.
See that? The electricity you put into the polls, and that is how they determine what people like and make people feel like they're a part. Now watch this, Deacon. If you raped, robbed, stole, and own this whole corporation called the United States, would you let somebody vote it away from you?
No, absolutely not.
I'm going to tell you, that's right, Sister Shannon McCoy, you've written all your life. I'm going to tell you what you do. You make people feel like they got a say-so in it so they can keep you rich. But in reality, you only give them the choices that you already chose. And let me show you what I mean, Deacon. Let's say I own the Word Church. Like I could own it, okay? And I want people to feel like they're a part of it. So I tell the people at the Word Church, y'all can vote on who y'all want. But I already decided it's going to be you and Deacon Shay. Right? So now I'm going to have a big election. And notice, they didn't choose you and Shay. I did.
Right.
And I'm telling you to choose you or Shay because you and Deacon Shay is going to do what I want.
Right. So that's why, is that why they call they call this so-called corporation or country, they say that we don't have freedom, we have liberty. Which means we're free to move in their confines and not our own.
It. Liberty is a sailor's term.
Right.
And that's why the Statue of Liberty don't sit on land, it sit in water.
They took a boat to it. I saw it.
Now, for all of y'all that want to talk trash about voting, I hope you're starting to see, and this is only a little bit. Yeah. I'm going to get into more stuff later. Can we just switch modes now because it's getting late? Now I want to show you some stuff that we missed. Let's loosen up. Are y'all enjoying this? If you're enjoying this, light up some flames, share, like, and invite, because I'm getting ready to show y'all what happened to Des Bryant. Then I'm going to show y'all about the first gay, first gay, let me see, first gay governor or mayor, openly gay that just happened. I'm going to show you that all of your news is scripted. Most of your news is scripted and fake by secret codes. And I'm going to show you how to read them. So we're going to do the news, Deacon, and we're going home. Well, I'm going to bed. Now, so let's lay it down. Our media is not here to inform us. You know what time it is, Deacon, when I say this? They are not here for justice. They cannot be trusted or taken seriously. Our news, media, and every media outlet is here to provoke us, to create fear. The media was created by private bankers who control us by money and propaganda. They use entertainment to distract us while we dumb down and while our quality of life deteriorates around us.
That's right.
Now I'm about to get into some heavy stuff, Deacon. First of all, let's do something. I'm not going to stay on sports, but let's lessen the mood. There is a secret code that this nation uses. This nation uses a secret code, and it's not the only code, but it's one of them called gematria. Gematria is the practice of watch this, of coding numbers into words, letters, and phrases. And I'm going to show you how to work this code to determine what's real news and what is fake. Now watch this, Deacon. Everybody that likes sports, I keep telling you, all professional sports is fake.
Yep.
Brother Rip, are you there, Rip? Is Rip there? If Rip is there, Rip, say something real quick. I'm going to show y'all something.
Sir Rippington, where are you, sir?
Sir Rippington. Rip, I'm going to put Rip on the spot real quick on something. I know he don't mind.
He just in here.
I need to know if he here, because I'm about to pull up my inbox. Oh, it won't let me do it on this phone because I haven't installed Messenger. See that? It said I got to install Messenger.
There you go.
So,
what up, Rip?
All right, now watch this, Rip. You asked me, Rip, in the beginning of the season, who I picked. It's on your Messenger, Rip. You asked me who I picked for the Super Bowl. And you told me who you picked. And I told everybody, watch for the teams that equal 99 in this code. Everybody thought it was a joke when I went to the barbershop. Is Rashad Jenkins still there?
Well, yeah,
hey, Mr. April.
Sir Shoddington, where are you?
Rashad Jenkins is a barber who cuts my son's hair. I grew up next door to him. Curly Dillon is my barber. Now, this is what I need y'all to see. Brother Peter Campbell said this is Life College. Good. So, Brother Peter and everybody, I know y'all don't mind going to PastorRob.us and donating something because you spend $300 on a book to go to college and learn nothing. I'm giving you this information free of charge, and y'all won't even donate $20.
There it is. There you go.
Now, watch this. JT, go to the shop. Shout out to JT. When I was in the shop, I told everybody that I was a Redskin fan when I was a football watcher.
Mm-hmm.
I told everybody, find every team that equals 99, and those are the teams to watch out for this year. It ain't that many. Now, when I said equal 99, I even told them, I said, Curly, you a Redskin fan. I said, y'all are scripted to do good this year. And what do you have? If you go back on my Facebook page, I showed you how when we signed the running back, what was the running back name?
Oh boy, Vikings. Y'all know the dude name. I can't think of his name, man.
God dog it.
Peterson.
Yeah, Adrian Peterson signed with 99 touchdowns in the 99th NFL season, and he played his first game as a Redskin on 9/9 where he broke his record. I told y'all about it before. 99. Now watch this. Everybody been wanting to know where Dez Bryant going.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to smoke him real quick, Deacon. We're going to smoke him real quick. Dez Bryant signed today. Is that right?
Yeah.
Now let's find out why he signed today. And I'm going to show you that all professional sports, all of your movies, and all of your politics, even your voting, is predetermined by this code and by other codes. And I'm getting ready to show you why I don't waste my time going to vote, because I already know who's going to be there. And I'm getting ready to show y'all, if y'all can get me up to 120 people tonight, I'm going to show y'all who should be the president in 2028.
Won't be me.
Yeah, Pastor Hunter, you're exactly right.
What you say?
They ain't gonna get no money to the church. They're gonna play that lottery though.
Maybe
now, watch this. Watch this, y'all. Dez Bryant goes to the Saints today, right, Deacon?
Yeah.
What team did Dez Bryant play for and is he known for?
Dallas Cowboys.
Go to your calculator and just put in the word Dallas. Now, if you look at Dallas, these are your 4 base ciphers. Now, let me explain what these ciphers mean. English order is when you take the regular alphabets and you add them up. So D is 4, right? A is 1, because that's the first alphabet, and so on and so forth, and it equals out to 49. Full reduction is when you take the basic rules of numerology and you reduce it to single-digit numbers. That's all it is. Now, I want y'all to stay with me. What 2 numbers do you see alike right there, Deacon, in the middle?
13 and 113.
So Dallas and Dez Bryant need to be watched for 13 and 113, amongst others. Now, watch this, Deacon. Guess how many games Dez Bryant played up until today for his career?
113.
You got it. Good guess. So you see, Dez Bryant makes the news after playing 113 career games for Dallas, which equals 113 in the code. Now watch this, y'all. The Cowboys, and he leaves the Cowboys, right, Deacon?
Right.
And he goes to the Saints. The last time the Cowboys played the Saints, this is going to blow your mind, Deacon. This is going to mess with you. And I know you already know it's fake, but this is going to mess with everybody that keep doubting us and think we playing games. All professional sports are fake. Now watch this, Deacon. The last time the Cowboys played the Saints was exactly from today, 1,130 days ago.
113 with no zero in.
0 has no numeric value. So now Deacon, let's back up. Dallas equals 113.
Right.
Dez Bryant has played in a total of how many games in his career?
113.
Now, you ready for this? This is going to mess you up, Deacon. And the last time Dallas played New Orleans was exactly 1,113 days ago. 1,130 days ago from today. Rip said we got him, and I ain't even done yet. Now watch this, Deacon. Today he's fine, right?
Yeah.
Guess what day today is of the year? Man, I'm about to get hyped. Guess what day? November. What is the day? November the what?
7th.
November the 7th. Guess what day that is of the year?
What's that?
That is the 311th day of the year.
On the flip side.
Good night.
Flip side.
Good night. Hey, y'all not listening to me. It is the 311th day of the year. Well, hold on, Pastor Rob. I ain't done yet, Deacon. Because guess what, Deacon?
What's that?
The last time Dez Bryant played in an NFL game, period, was exactly 311 days ago.
No, man, come on.
I'm going to prove it right now. Can I tell you how I found this out? I didn't get this from nobody on the internet. I didn't get this from Zach. I didn't get it from nobody. Can I tell you how I found it out? I'm going to show you. I'm going to cite my source right now. I was looking at SportsCenter today, NFL, and I put in Dez Bryant, because I heard about the news. I'm going to do it right now, Deacon. You can go to YouTube if you want. I want to show y'all what I saw. I'm going to show y'all how we figure this out. This is all faith. And don't worry, I'm going to get to some good stuff. I just want to get some of my sports people out the way. Des Bryant, and hold on. Because I'm trying to remember. Why, Deacon, punch in, why did the Saints sign Des Bryant, NFL Network? I'm doing it right here. Peter Campbell said, you made me a believer last. Yes. Yes. And this World Series was fixed too.
Which way you want to go with that, John?
Punch in, why did the Saints sign Des Bryant on YouTube?
Man, please don't start. No,
it should look like this.
I might have to switch turntables. Hold on. All
right, don't worry about it. Let me play it. Let me do it.
Newsroom with breaking news out of New Orleans. Veteran wide receiver Des Bryant has finally landed a gig, and it is going to be in New Orleans with the Saints, according to NFL Network's Ian Rappaport and Slater. Both are reporting that Bryant has signed a one-year deal, and according to Jane, he's going to wear uniform number 88. It has been 311 days since Bryant last played. We now have a rap sheet.
Did you hear that, Deacon? Did you hear that, Deacon?
That dude said it clear as water, man.
That's how they throw it out there, but y'all don't. Man, stop playing with me, man.
And Derek said Dallas played the Saints on week 13.
And they play on week 13.
Shout out to Derek for the alley-oop.
Now I done put the wrong hat back on. Hey, listen. Here we go. Hey, listen. Derek Hood. Did y'all hear what Derek Hood just said? And the Saints don't play again till week 13.
Shout out to Derek for the alley-oop. Peyton the Kemp.
All professional sports is just like this. Let me show you how this is. Who's the best white boy to ever play basketball, D?
The best white boy?
Yeah.
Man, that's a matter of opinion, I think.
It's Larry Bird. Cut it out. Name a white boy better than Larry Bird.
And rap sheet. Why did the Saints decide to go?
Name a white boy better than Larry Bird, D.
Oh, I can't name one. I was gonna say.
Thank you. So we good on that. Now watch this. Go get your calculator out. I'm gonna show y'all how all sports is scripted and fake. Then we're gonna get back to some other news.
Hey, Larry Bird.
All right. Deacon, I want you to put in, huh?
Derek said the white boy. I was gonna say professor. Derek said the white boy from White
Man. Brian Tyler. All right, now watch this. That Negro said N.E.W.S. All right, now watch this. Larry Bird was what number? What jersey number was he?
Double three.
Put in Bird, Deacon. Just put in Bird.
33.
See how they do that? Now, how do we get 33 in case somebody think we're just making up numbers? B is the second, I is the 9th, R is the 18th, and D is the 4th. Equals what?
33.
Now, there's a guy that played baseball named Greg Bird.
I ain't never heard that cat. He play right now?
I know, but pull him up, Deacon. I'm getting ready to show y'all how this works. Then we're going to move on.
He play right now?
Yeah, he was in the world. He was in the he played for the Yankees or Astros, one of them.
Greg Bird, number 33.
Look, ain't it funny? Just like Larry Bird is 33, he's Greg Bird. Well, watch this. His ALCS game was Yankees versus Astros. He hits the home run on the 33rd pitch to win the game. This is how they do. Anyway, oh, I got something that's going to blow everything away, then I'm going to leave the sports alone. You know what we missed in October, Deacon?
What's that?
The fight. Pull up the fight right now. Everybody, y'all better share this right now. This is going to be crazy what I'm about to show y'all. You know what I should do? I should just do a separate video of this tomorrow. Just do another one. Because this is so good. I don't even want this to get lost. Maybe I'll do another video about it. Remember the big fight that happened while we were gone in October?
What was the big fight?
It was between Rondo and
oh, yeah. Rondo and Chris Paul.
Go to YouTube and pull up the fight. I'm going to show you that whole fight was scripted. Tell Fiji cut the check. He said,
Kobe catching that piece from Chris Child.
All right, show him the fight, Deacon.
So the foul occurred before the gather, and he never put the ball back down. I think another technical foul's been handed out. Now Ingram looks like he's...
So it starts. Stop right there. So the fight starts with Ingram and who? And James Harden.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You want to know why that's so funny, Deacon? What numbers have I been telling you all year to look out for the flag, for the Super Bowl, for Donald Trump?
239.
Now watch this, Deacon. The two people that started this fight is Ingram and James Harden, right?
Uh-huh.
Their birthdays are exactly 2,930 days apart.
239.
Now watch this, Deacon. Then the fight escalated to Chris Paul and Rondo. Press play.
He never put the ball back down.
3 and 9.
See the 3 and the 9, right?
Uh-huh.
See the 23, 2, 3, 9. But watch this. Watch this, Deacon. Now comes Chris Paul and Rondo. Now this is gonna blow your mind. Chris Paul and Rondo, this whole fight, guess what day this fight took place on?
October the 20th.
Guess what day of the year that is?
239th day of the year.
The 293rd day of the year.
293.
Now, Rondo's birthday to Chris Paul's birthday is exactly 293 days apart.
Come on, man.
So let me say that all again, and everybody need to go to PastorRob.us and donate after I done laid this fire out tonight. Let me give it to you again, Deacon. The fight took place on October the 20th, the 293rd day of the year, right?
Uh-huh.
See, this is something Zach didn't get. Now watch this, even though he is the king of this gematria stuff. Let me say that. Now watch this. Watch this. The fight was on 10/20, the 293rd day of the year. The fight started with Brandon Ingram and James Harden. Their birthdays are 2,930 days apart. And it ended with Rondo and Chris Paul, and their birthday are 293 days apart too. It's all scripted. All right, let's keep moving. We got to go fast, Deacon. Today, Trump fired Sessions. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, Jeff Sessions, yeah.
All right, Deacon, if you don't mind, the most important number in Washington, D.C. for Freemasonry is the number 47. 47 is because of the Masonic compass. You know the square and compass, the Masonic symbol?
Right.
That's 47 degrees, 23.5 each leg, right?
That's right.
So 47, which I don't have time to get into, is one of the most important Freemason numbers because of something called the 47 problem of Euclid.
Mm-hmm.
Establishing a foundation. The problem of Euclid, right? Now watch this, Deacon. Trump fires Sessions today. Guess how many days it was before Trump's birthday? 47.
Oh, his birthday? Oh, easy.
Now watch this, Deacon. Put in Trump. And Pastor Hunter said, when is Trump getting fired? I'll let you know.
What it said.
What number comes up in that bright green?
What it said.
Now put in Jeff Sessions. Let's see if we can get a match.
What it said.
Hold on, Deacon. Put in president. Let's see if this 47 has really got something to do with the president.
What it said.
And of course, Deacon, if you don't believe that that's the biggest number in Freemasonry for our nation, when is the nation's birthday?
On Flag Day.
No, the nation's birthday. July the 4th.
7-4,
47.
7-4 to the world, Blue.
Now watch this. Now watch this, y'all. And by the way, Deacon, this is a little bonus for you. He fired. This news comes exactly 146 days after Trump's birthday. And guess what day Trump's birthday is on?
Flag Day.
Which is 14/6, 146, June the 14th. Now, let's keep going real quick because we got 5 more minutes or so. By the way, let me stop right here. I want to just stop and tell everybody we're getting ready for our church, pastor, and warfare anniversary. We're going to do it all at one time. If you love what we represent, okay, if you really get something from this, we're going to have a catered dinner at the hotel. We're not going to have a normal anniversary service. We're going to let the people come and speak out about how Warfare Wednesday and the Word Church and all these things has been a blessing to you.
That's right.
If you really do appreciate this and you love us, I'm going to ask that you either get in touch with, send a message to Deacon Jamal. If you have to, you can send it to me. Or any one of the members of the Word Church that you know for sure are one of us.
Yeah.
And let them know you want to come. Do you know what day it is, Deacon?
November the 17th.
Which is not this Saturday. It's next Saturday.
Right.
It's going to be on a Saturday, and I don't know all of the details, but we're celebrating 12 years.
It's going to be at the 4 Point Sheraton on Laburnum, South Laburnum, over there near, heading towards the airport.
I will post, and I will get some other people to post information. I'm asking everybody that love us to come out and celebrate with us. We don't ask for much. We're saying we want the people to celebrate with us. I'm not calling a bunch of pastors in, a bunch of preachers in. I'm going to let the people come and speak up about how they've been blessed by the ministry, by Warfare Wednesday, by everything. So please, thank you. Pastor Hunter, yes, sir. And I heard about yours coming up as well. Now, if you would like to be a blessing, go to pastorrob.us if you enjoy what you're getting tonight. And I want to thank y'all so much. Now, let's keep going in the news, Deacon. So today, Colorado, Deacon, elects the first openly gay governor. That's the news today.
Wow.
And of course, the number of Freemason obsession is 33. And the reason why 33 is so important to Masons is because they follow what's called the 33 vertebrae. You know, your spine has 33 vertebrae.
Yep.
And that's why, Deacon, even when you look at the temperature, your temperature is controlled by Freemasonry.
Yep.
That's why when you want to stop freezing, freezing stops at 33 degrees.
That's right.
There are 33 degrees in Freemasonry. Okay? Now, watch this. The first openly gay Colorado governor. Now, watch for the 33s, and let me show you how this connects. So this is all about a gay. And guess what, Deacon? Put in gay governor. Let's get the 66 going. Just put in gay governor.
Gay gov.
Alexander Harris says, not my hometown. Yes. Yours.
The home of them Nuggets.
Hey, Alexander Harris, what you waiting on? You can't get this kind of truth nowhere else. You should have been at the Word Church with the rest of your cousins.
You go there.
You should have been there. What you waiting on? What you snooping around for? Why don't you come and get yourself settled and come and get this truth? You know you can't get it nowhere else, nowhere near. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm just talking to you because that's family.
You know.
Now, shout out to Brother Austin Harris. Now, here we go. You see that 66 for gay governor, Deacon?
Yep.
And you see the 47, but I'm going to leave that alone. But watch this, Deacon. Let's see if we can get some 33s, because you know why I brought up that 66? Because he was made governor today, which is exactly 6 months and 6 days before his birthday.
66.
Now put in queer. Put in queer. Man, I'm hungry as a dog right now. Put in queer.
66.
Look what came up, Deacon. Queer, 66, gay governor. Put in gay, Deacon.
You got 69 too.
That's funny. Put in, I mean, no pun intended. No pun intended. Put in gay. Just put in gay.
33.
There's your 33. Put in AIDS. Because for some reason, whenever you think about that, that's the next thing that come up.
33.
Come on now. Put in fags. No disrespect to anybody.
33.
So even fags equals, put in openly gay. I'm going to mess with this anywhere I can. Put it, no homo. Put in openly gay.
33.
Man, I'm done.
Pause.
And you ready for this, Deacon? This openly gay governor replaced a guy named Jonathan Hickle something. And of course he was 66 years old too. But anyway. Oh, I got one more thing to show y'all that's gonna blow y'all mind tonight. I really got a lot of more things, but I'm gonna show you one more. While we was gone, Deacon, we missed something really important, yo. Really important. And then shout out to JT, who pointed out half of this to me too. Minister JT Mountain. Is he still there?
See, JT, where you at, man?
Now watch this. Watch this, Deacon Jamal. JT probably sleep. Gotta get some no-dos. All right, now. Watch this now. Remember while we was gone, I told everybody to watch for the October month?
Yeah.
Now watch this, Deacon. Remember I showed everybody about the 88 that got to do with Trump? And I want you to pull up this magazine cover. I want you to pull up Economist magazine cover, 1988. And it's going to be a picture of a bird. I'm going to show y'all how they plan everything that happens. And how Donald Trump was put there. There go JT Mountain. How Donald Trump was staged and made the president to bring the economy up and then down. I'm getting ready to see that. Now watch this, Deacon. That's the front cover of a magazine from what year?
1988.
And it's gonna blow your mind. Zoom in on the picture, Deacon. Look at the metal. Look at the coin that's around his neck. What does it say?
It say T Phoenix.
Nah. It says the word 10.
Yeah, Phoenix.
And then it's got the number 10.
Right.
And then it's got 2000 and what?
18 on it.
Now I'm gonna blow your mind, Deacon. This was in 19 what?
88.
Now, this gonna mess you up right here. And this gonna show you why I don't vote. Because it's all fixed.
All fixed.
Deacon, we gotta do this separate. We gotta do this one again separate. Like a quick 5-minute joint. But watch this. It says 10 and then the number 10 in 2018, right?
Uh-huh.
Guess what happened on 10/10/2018 while we was gone?
What was that?
Because that was the week of the women's conference.
Yeah, that was that Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Now, guess what happened on 10/10/2018? And that was in 88. So that's how many years ago?
30 years ago.
30 years ago, they told you something was going to happen on 10/10/2018 on that magazine about the economy, right?
Uh-huh.
You ready for this? On 10/10, we suffered the third worst drop in the economy ever.
That's wild.
Now, how did they know that?
They planned it.
Now, let me show you they planned it, Deacon. See if you can find a news article. It says the Dow Jones dropped 831 points. Now, I'm going to show y'all not to play with Warfare Wednesday. I don't hear no bells going off. Ain't nobody donating. PastorRod.us. Every time y'all donate, you'll hear a thing go bing. Bing. Look at that. Jonathan Miner said it was 831. That's exactly what it was.
Yep.
Now look at this, y'all. On October the 10th, it dropped. It fell how many points, Deacon?
831.
Now let me tell you why that's so funny. Because who did they use to bring it down?
Trumpster.
Now put in Donald Trump in the calculator. Sister Patty Badu said I missed the beat. I'm sorry. Austin, he usually let me know.
Hey, where are you, man?
I want you to put in Donald 138, 831. So now watch this. In 1988, they put up a picture saying that we're going to go towards one world currency. And they put up the words 10/10/2018, and 30 years later, on 10/10/2018, we suffered the greatest loss of exactly the same number Donald Trump names equal out to 831 or 138.
30 years later.
And let me show you what Minister JT showed me that I never paid attention to in my life. Do you know why 10/10 is so important, Deacon? Why they put that on that little picture?
What's that?
Because it's dealing with the worship of time. All clocks. I don't care where you go. Go to YouTube right now. I mean, go to Google right now, Dick. I'm gonna show you something you never paid attention to this because I never paid attention to it either.
You know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy? You know who put that article out?
Who?
Time magazine.
Yeah. Oh, God dog it, Deacon. God dog it. Didn't I just say the worship of time?
Yep.
Now watch this, Deacon. Let me show you what see, that's why the word church people ain't no joke.
Yeah.
You're a minister and a deacon. And look what the other minister, we all putting it together. You just put that out. I ain't even think of that.
Yeah,
and look what Minister JT brought out to me that I never noticed. Anytime you look at watches on any magazine, on TV, anytime you look at clocks, anytime you look at any clocks, guess what time the watches and the clocks be on?
10/10.
I want you to just go to Google, let them see you do it so they know we're not saying nothing. I want you to put in watch or clock. Put in watch. And put in images. Like, let's get real pictures of like watches and
every single one of them.
When you put in watches, every single clock is 10:10.
Every single one of them.
Now, do you think that's a coincidence, Deacon, that every watch in the world? Man, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. So when they get on their Facebook tomorrow, talking all that crazy stuff about voting and don't listen to us, and when they say we running a cult,
come on, please. They can do better than that. Come on, man.
Tell them cult these, just like that.
Got him.
Got him.
Hold on, let me get that right quick.
Brother Show said look like 2/3 of a triangle. It is not a coincidence. Y'all see, our research lady, she done called it. She said it can't be a coincidence.
No, it ain't.
I never even noticed it. Are y'all starting to see that this stuff cannot be coincident? There are too many things falling perfectly. You all, if you think all this is a coincidence, you're a coincidence theorist. I'm getting ready to go. Now, Deacon, we still gonna come back later, and I'm gonna show why Mayweather is fighting this Japanese boxer. That's scripted. Got him. Hey, I'm gonna just tell y'all this. Deacon and Ma, this has been one of the best Warfare Wednesdays.
Yeah, man. I agree with you.
This is a classic one right here.
Look how quick the time went by.
Man, we've been rolling non-stop. All I'm asking everybody to do, I got 3 things I'm asking you to do this time. Number 1, if y'all don't share this all day tomorrow, it won't get out there. I want to see what'll happen if we flood the timeline. I just want people to I want somebody to get to fussing and cussing about why y'all keep putting this thing up.
Yeah. Make some folk mad, rub them the wrong way. No homo.
I need y'all to share and talk about this. Put a little description on there and tag your friends in it. The next thing I need y'all to do is go and donate. PastorRob.us. PastorRob.us. And the last thing I want to do is, you don't know how it would bless me to see all of y'all at our 12th anniversary Saturday. And it's going to be catered by the 4 Points Sheraton Hotel. You're going to eat good. We're going to sing. We're going to have music. It's going to be awesome. But we're going to hear from your Warfare family. We're going to hear from your Warfare family about how you've been blessed by the ministry.
That's right. Come on, y'all. Come on. We'll have a good time, for real. Absolutely.
If the Word Church has blessed you, if Deacon Jamal, if the people, if the ministers, if the ladies, if the prayer warriors, if we have stayed and laid hands and prayed over you for hours, if we talked to you, if I've listen to me, some of y'all call me all night long.
In the inbox.
You can't even call your pastor. Some of you. I'm asking everybody that really love us to get the information. Inbox Deacon Jamal. You can inbox Shirley Scarborough. That's my mother. You can inbox. There's a number of people that can help you. They will see to it that you get connected.
Yeah.
But you need to move now if you're interested. I want to see y'all there. I can't wait. We're going to go live while we're in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Matter of fact, we'll wait and put it up later because I don't want nobody to try to watch it and not go.
Not go, yeah. You know how people be slick like that.
Never mind that. Scratch that.
Yeah.
I love y'all. Come out and meet the Warfare cast. Some of them going to be there.
Yeah.
It's going to be off the chain. I appreciate y'all. Deacon Jamal, thank you, man.
Hey, man, thank you too, Pastor Rob, man. This was a hit. I think it's
Much blessings to you.
Barry Bonds.
Much blessings to you.
Thank you, man.
Blessings to your wife, to your daughter, to your whole family.
Likewise,
powerful. I pray God's best blessing over your home. I pray God's best blessing over everything y'all touch. And we appreciate you, and we appreciate everybody that's in this warfare thing together.
We love y'all. We love y'all. It's a family affair. It's real. You don't get no realer than that.
Another song come back to me.
You know I do. You know I'll break it out on the YouTube.
It's the family affair. Candy paint, speech and dance. I remember that. Anyway, I gotta go. I love y'all. For those that know how to pray,
please
pray for me.
Please.
Please pray for me. Pray for my son. Pray for me. Pray for my family. Pray that the Word Church, listen, can I share something with y'all that we ain't told nobody? We want to build a place. We want to build a place called the War Room. And I ain't really told y'all about it yet. It's going to be a sanctuary that's going to be made almost like a dome. It's going to be called nothing big, but just something nice. And it's going to be called the War Room. It's going to be a place that the people can count on, where all levels of warfare and love will be, oh my God, will be, it's just going to trickle. It's just going to flood the place. So we're asking everybody to be a part of it.
Yes.
All right. I love y'all. Tomorrow night, I'll be at Tidewater. I might be on the radio tomorrow at 12 o'clock.
Be on the lookout.
Deacon, you got anything else you want to say?
That's pretty much it. Hey, man, like I said, this show right here, I know that a lot of people have testified that it's changed their life in many ways, opened their eyes. So, you know, like I said, to piggyback what you said, I encourage everybody to come out to the 12th anniversary Pastors Church anniversary, because you know, it's a family thing, and we all in this together. So come on out. Peace, brother show. Sister Throckmorton. God, somebody said Deloach. Where he come from? Man,
just keep going. We ain't doing that.
Yeah, but you know, come on out, y'all. Come on out and really testify and really get to know everybody, because we consider y'all family, you know. So, Pastor Rob, with that being said, I really don't have much more to say. Like I said, it's another one.
So when we hang up this, delete the old video.
Yeah, don't do this. Don't delete this one.
Make sure you keep this one. Yeah. And everybody, let's flood the timelines tomorrow and let's share. And we got more fire coming for y'all, because there's still something that's going to happen with that bridge, and I haven't forgot, but I ain't got time tonight. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Go to PastorRob.us. See y'all later.
Go back and share it. Go back and share this.